Bro, I hate the sneakers app.
I need like a... It'd be like just the sneaker sounds, you know what I mean?
And
when
then
they're on
just
the
a bunch of fat L's everywhere because I can't buy a fucking shoe off of the sneakers app to save my life.
Damn, man, you want to know
That's
what I
actually
recommend?
not a
Wanna know
lot.
what I
That's not
recommend?
true. What?
Just get really... Buy Vans, you know what I mean? They really will not go up in value at all. They really tear apart easily, but so available. You know what I mean? I recommend
never taking an L on a Van.
Vans, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so I can cop sneakers on the sneakers app and on the Nike app, right?
Yeah.
I looked. I have not gotten a sneaker from like a Nike or Jordan pair of sneakers from the sneakers app that have been through one of the drawings where they give you 10 minutes to enter.
Yeah.
I have not gotten a pair of shoes from that since October of last year. So a year and 2 months.
Were you hitting?
Insane.
Were you hitting more often before that?
Yes.
So do you think maybe it's just a like amount of users on the sneakers app thing?
I think I got blacklisted.
Oh, why?
Because at one point in time,
conspiracy.
At one point in time, I like at the beginning of this year, when I was trying to get more into reselling and flipping sneakers and stuff like that, I made a shit ton of accounts. So I made, let's see, how many accounts
So
did I
you
make?
did some blacklistable activity, bro. You were botting,
I think I
bro.
did.
You
I know.
was botting.
I wasn't botting.
You made the first step towards botting.
I made
they recognized it.
6 different sneakers accounts.
Look at you.
But I think I got flagged, bro. I think I got flagged because before that I used to get exclusive access, like the Fire Red 4s, the Concord Bread 11 Lows. I got exclusive access for both of those. I got exclusive access for the patent the patent bread 1s. I got exclusive access for the Dunk 50 lot.
Flex on me,
like
bro.
I got raffle wins. I hit the chocolate milk dunks. I hit the navy dunks, like all of this. And then I make these accounts, and now I can't hit on a drawing for a year and 2 months, and I've only gotten 2 sets of exclusive access that have both been for women's shoes that I can't even buy them because the women's shoes stop at size 10 and a half, and I'm an 11, so I can't wear them anyway.
You could probably squeeze
No,
into
I've tried. It doesn't
really?
work because the women's silhouette is a narrower
Oh yeah,
narrower
you
silhouette.
had said that. You had said that.
So if I get the women's shoes, I probably need an 11 and a half. So I can't. So I finally had it this week when I didn't hit the orange lobsters, and there was
also rip. Those are great shoes.
There was 2 or 3 other raffles earlier that week and the week before that I had tried to enter in, and I just didn't. So I reached out to Nike customer service.
You're like, what's my shit not working?
Yeah, I finally I'm trying to pull up the conversation that I had with them.
They just tell you were shadow banned straight up.
Here we go. No, because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I know that this is something that has happened. I talked to a bunch of people in the sneaker community. Like, yeah, bro, you probably just got banned. Like, so just make a new account. The fact that you haven't hit in over a year is ridiculous. Like, other people are hitting on these raffles. And I understand the concept is that because I've bought other shoes off of this app. Like I got the Billy Air Force ones, I got the DJ Khaled 5s, I've got the Taxi ones, I got the Marina Blue ones. Like I'm getting shoes. But they're all
not the exclusive ones.
They're not the drawings. Yeah. They're like LEO, or not LEO, they're FCFS. So if the first come, first serve. They drop, if you get in, you've got a good chance at getting them. There's not a 10-minute window for you to get an entry in.
Yeah.
So I think that it's because I did those extra accounts that I just can't get in. Like I reached out to them and I was like, hey, like what's going on? Like this doesn't make any sense. So I sent something to them. I said, really frustrated with your sneaker app drawings. I've been entering in numerous drawings, pretty much as many as I can, and I haven't been able to purchase a pair of shoes through that method since October 21st. Is my account blacklisted? ? Which I had to really swallow my pride to even type that out and send that.
Is my account black?
And he's like, he says he's gonna look into it, and then he comes back and he says, I know how passionate you are for these shoes that were released today, These type of shoes are extremely limited, and with the number of members going for them, they go fast. Even if you do everything right, you still have to be very lucky to get your hands on them. Stay tuned on your app and Nike.com for the updates. I'll be rooting for you to get a W on the next drop you love. Bro, fuck you. And
that was
fuck
a
your
bot,
rooting.
bro. Yeah, this wasn't even a person that
Glenn with 2 N's at the end of his name?
Glenn
Get out of here.
exist.
And then he
Glenn
sent
Jamin.
me some tips. He goes, here are a few tips I recommend doing before any big launch you're going for. Uninstall and reinstall your Nike app 1 to 2 days before. Bitch, I already do that. Come on, you talking to me? I ain't no rookie.
Oh, for real? All right.
Go to internet settings and clear your cache and cookies 1 to 2 days before. That has nothing to do with your app. That's only if you're going through a desktop. So, all right, get the fuck out of here.
Bang.
Number 3, have the sneakers website up along with the app. If the app is lagging, check out via the site. Bro, the app lagging has nothing to do with me getting an entry in when I have 10 minutes to enter this drop. If it was a drop right away, boom, I get it. And then I started asking him about exclusive access. Exclusive access was activated for a small select group of members. Criteria for selection varies and changes based on when and what we offer. We do our best to make our launch process as fair and smooth as possible.
That was definitely the one where
That
you
was
told
the
you
one
got
where I
shadow
was
banned.
like-
You got shadow banned.
I was like, you know, I'm on board with everything that you've said until you type out the sentence, we do our best to make our launch process as fair and smooth as possible. Bro, I can go on YouTube and watch live sneaker botting and watch these motherfuckers hit 15 different pairs of the orange lobsters on a sneaker raffle that's supposed to prevent bots in general.
Maybe you got to get to botting, bro. Maybe it's that time.
I don't have the money for botting.
I don't think botting's that expensive.
It is.
Really?
To get like one bot, because people, I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we definitely have.
People buy bots to bot drops.
Yeah.
The
That's
botting
ridiculous.
is deep. So you can't buy a bot just like from an online company that sells you a bot. You have to buy a bot then on a resale. But one
But
bot
why
is
are bots even like? Why are those resold? Like they don't have an unlimited amount of bots as code. Like, what?
I have no idea how to create code to make my own bot, bro.
Oh my god.
There's so much shit that goes into it because then not only do you need the bot, you need proxies so that you can change your IP addresses so that you're not going through a bunch of like the same
IP.
Because if you use a bot to enter like 15 entries from the same IP address, they're gonna see that and they're gonna cancel all of your orders.
This is more of a.
The resale game has gotten too good.
No, I'm saying I think this is more of a knowledge issue because I think once you cross that knowledge barrier to where you're botting for cheaply or whatever.
Well, if I'm botting, then that's
you're making
like a full-time
so much
job.
money. But yeah, that's awesome. I feel like you could make more money at that than you would at this. Flipping sneakers, bro? Come on. If you buy like 20 pairs of lobsters, right? How much was the markup on those?
If you buy 20 pairs of lobsters, you're probably making 20 grand. No, that's too much. Probably like profit. You're clearing 8 to 10.
All right, bro. So you're talking 8 to 10 grand on one drop. If you do that 4 times in a year, you're already at what most people's sales jobs base salary is.
That's true, but the amount of work that goes into like setting it up on the back end, like
well,
you
yeah,
have
but
to
you
get
have to do it
all
4
the,
times a year.
You have to get all of the Google accounts, and then you have to set up all of your individual 150 accounts. You have to set all of that up before the drop. It takes a good 4 hours to get all your shit set up beforehand.
Bro, 4 hours for 10K? Are you kidding me? What are we talking about?
You're right. You're right.
Let me get in half 50-50 on the drop, and I will do all the work.
But there's the other thing of I don't know how to I don't know how to work sneaker bots, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just a knowledge. Careful. It's just a knowledge.
It's empty.
It's just a knowledge problem. Once we cross that barrier of the knowing how, I feel like it's easy, and we're making so much money. That's when we move out to LA. As we move out to LA, we start doing LA, and we start getting all kinds of different shoe sales, bro. So we can start selling all kinds of shit, bro. I'm starting to learn about new rocks. You know what I mean? I saw Rick Owens the other day, not personally, but like the shoe. You know what I mean? I'm learning. Once we cross
what are we learning about new rocks?
New rocks are this goth shoe.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm taking some geology classes.
No. It's a brand. See, bro, I'm into shoes, bro. I know shoes. But yeah, I think you need to get in a bot. that point, man.
When I was back last weekend, I almost made the incredibly irresponsible decision of dropping $1,100 on a special box pair of orange lobsters.
That's wild. That doesn't sound worth it, but also those are nice shoes.
My thought process for that was, so the special boxes were only released by Concepts. And Concepts has an RFID tag in the special boxes that hasn't been activated yet. But when it's activated, you scan that with your phone, and it allows you to purchase the white ones. Have not been released yet. Thought process was buy the special box for $1,100, wait until the RFID hits, buy the white lobsters, sell it because the special box hopefully appreciates, make $300 off the special box, and then
but you
take
think
that
part of the white lobsters
buy.
would be like price at some point, right?
But the only
It's
people that know about the special box and like the RFID stuff are like big time sneakerheads and big time people that fuck with Concepts because they've done this with previous special box releases of lobsters.
I see that. I feel like.
But the thing that pisses me off though is if Concepts, and this is specific to Concepts, I'm just getting into a personal beef with Concepts because I have one of those Concept NFTs, right? But if Concepts has the technology and the capability to build in an RFID tag into a special box and then magically turn that on at some point and allow those individuals to scan it, buy a white lobster, how are they unable to figure out a way for their 1,000 NFT holders to get a pair of orange lobsters when the Nike drop was 70,000 pairs?
Damn.
How can you, as the collaborator with Nike, not set aside, I think there's only 2,000 Concept NFTs or 1,000, something like that. How can you not set aside that stock and let your NFT holders just do a burnable NFT token for an orange lobster before the regular drops and then adjust that inventory out of stock after you allow your NFT holders that spent $350 on an NFT because your pitch was, we're going to use this to give you access to our collaborations that are product.
No, yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. And that's tough. That's just some customer service stuff that you wish people would be able to.
Which, speaking on more.
Oh, wait. The one thing I wanted to say
afters.
real quick before that. So, last topic, or last thing I want to say on botting, right? Armstrong, right? Everybody in cycling does. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the guy that's competing against Lance Armstrong and not doping. You feel me?
True.
It's time to get into botting. That's all I can say. That's my elevator pitch about bots.
Bro, if you can figure out how to bot.
If I can figure out how to bot, I'm just gonna do it myself. I want you to like do some of the preliminary work, and then I'll go 50
Bro, I'll
on
be
you
your
when I just do
capital.
all the work. Okay, well, fine.
Because you don't have the capital to buy a bot right now.
All right, I'll be the knowledge then. All right, fine. I'll get on it. I'll take it.
You be the knowledge base, and I'll be the financial backing.
Oh God. Damn
And
it,
I'll be the.
You're the capitalist in this situation. I'm the worker. Bro, fuck that.
I'll be the
bourgeois
marketer.
cunt, yeah.
I'll be the marketer. I'll be the resale and distribution. You're tech. You're the sales engineer. I'm the salesperson.
Dude, I'm always gonna get less of the bag.
And the
for that
marketer.
and do more of the work. You're gonna be like at your retirement like plaza, whatever. Real nice place. I'm gonna
put
be
you
like
up in the guest house in the
yeah,
backyard.
right. Whatever, man. These relationships never work out well. But next topic, I'm moving on.
Speaking of relationships that did not work out well, Adidas and Kanye West.
Oh, true.
Their tumultuous and very public breakup has been in the news for some time now, and it's about to be back in the news in more prominent role and more bigger headlines, so to say, because Adidas is releasing their first non-Yeezy drop of a Yeezy 2, and it is going to be a Yeezy 350. It is the colorway. Where did it go? Yeezy Boost. Oh, the granite colorway. So basically slate gray with.
And now it's also just supply. It's not even Yeezy supply.
No.
It just said supply.
It just said supply.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it just said supply dash or SPLY dash 350. So I'm pretty sure they just they're complete with the boost sole, the V2. Okay, so the original design has the Yeezy brand found on the footbed will no longer be there. The rest of the sneaker remains same prime knit material and the supply 350 text runs across the upper. They're complete with the same Adidas sole. So basically, and that's where Kanye kind of fucked up, is he doesn't have a Jumpman, he doesn't have a swoosh, he just has Yeezy in a big block text.
Yeah.
So Adidas can
just got rid of that. Everything's the same.
Which is what we were talking about earlier when you were saying Adidas has like these billions of dollars in shoes. Adidas isn't just gonna burn that.
Yeah.
It's not like the Super Bowl shirts that they make for the losing team where they just ship it all off to Africa and the Red Cross, right?
Which would be sick if you just saw a bunch of Africans
freaked out Yeezys.
Either way.
No, they went to their manufacturing facilities. They had them make a bunch of foot sole inserts with the Adidas logo on it instead of the Yeezy. They took all of the Yeezy boxes, recycled them, and had them make new Adidas boxes for the 350s and the Yeezy brands. And they're just going to continue to sell these shoes as Adidas shoes and not Yeezy because Adidas contractually owns all the intellectual property in the designs.
Hate to see it, man, but at the end of the day, it was going to happen. You know what I mean? I thought Adidas had said not that long ago that they weren't.
No, they weren't going to sell any Yeezy products. So
right.
they're
not
corporate legal cop out is we're not selling Yeezy products. We're selling Adidas shoes. It's the Adidas.
Is there a price point on these yet?
I think they're still going to be the same price. The 350s are normally like.
That's a fuck up in my opinion. I think, and the opinion that I'd seen online that actually resonated with me, they said they should drop the price to like anywhere from 100 to 130 to compete with Air Force One, because I know they don't cost that much to make. They're like they could absolutely flood the market with these Boost 350s, whatever. I mean, I'm not sure what it would do to the price of actual Yeezys. I'm assuming that's gonna go up regardless. But
nah, dude, actual Yeezys are dropping in price.
Really? And that's what I'm saying. If they flood the market with these like fake Yeezys, basically.
Yeah.
And then lower them to a price point where they can actually like that, or even Vans, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they could have a real, on their hands where it turns into, now everybody can access them.
I think people will still buy them. I don't think it will never have the same clout that it used to have.
Which also then, why wouldn't they lower the price at all? But that be just admitting that the Kanye brought value to it.
No, the prices aren't even that crazy. Like $230 for a pair of 350s.
$30 for a pair of 350s seems outrageous. I'm not gonna lie.
You say that, but their regular Ultra Boosts are like $210.
That's ridiculous too. I mean, I also just think a $200
sneakers
shoe
in general
is
are
ridiculous. But maybe that's why I'm always dropping shit.
Unless you're getting like a pair of like Air Force Ones or like a pair of Dunks, like even a pair of just like Flyknit Nike running shoes, brand new, like a new colorway, you're probably looking at 180, 190. That's just like shoes and it's been that way for a while. Like, yes, the shoe prices have appreciated with inflation and economic growth and everything, but like a Jordan 1 is typically about 180.
Well, yeah, like things like Jordans, I definitely, or even more specialty shoes. So if we're talking about specialty running shoes, talking about Jordan specialty basketball shoes, I can understand that. You know what I mean? It would be you spend the $200 at the beginning of the season out of it. You know what I mean? It's worth it as it comes to it. But nah, man. I mean, I'm just a cheap shoe guy in general, I guess. Because the real thing is, like, I live in my shoes in general. Why would I ever want to spend $200 on a shoe that I'm finna go outside and step in a puddle in? You know what I mean?
That's true.
That seems stupid to me. It's like I get it if you're doing it for liking the shoe purposes or reselling purposes or collectible purposes, stuff like that. But I think that's the thing is people who do it without necessarily giving that credence to it, driving up the price for everybody else, and that sucks because Boost should not be over $200. They should not be over $150 in my opinion.
Fucking
They're not
foam
worth it.
runners shouldn't have been.
I agree.
I think I pay
No way.
probably 110 after
Because
tax and
material, that's probably
everything.
a $3 shoe.
Yeah, $5 shoe after
literally.
paying those Asian boys $2 for their hourly wages.
Rough, but yeah, less than that. But yeah, exactly. Like materials and everything is probably a $5 shoe. There's no way that should be $90. Like I get it. You need to make money. You need to even ship it around the world. How much did it cost? But I don't care, man. Give me a pair of Vans. Hear me out. Hear me out. Vans.
Always in stock. You get your Vans at Kohl's.
You get
Go hit up your
custom
local
Vans if you
Kohl's.
want.
It's Christmas season. Ask your moms if she's got any Kohl's cash. Maybe you get yourself a free pair of Vans.
Bang. You feel me? It's gonna be amazing. The Vans falling from the sky. I should be.